occurrences have escalated to a global scale. A number of world catastrophes seem to have a connection, seem to have a malevolent force behind them. But what it is, as you know, we've recently lost another agent in America. These discoveries near Arkham suggest that events are reaching an alarming new stage. And now, in England, a team of archaeologists have made similar findings. I'm sending Gallico and Keel. We were just too late in Arkham. Although I'm sending Ryle to see if he can salvage anything from that situation. Any questions, gentlemen? In that case, I'll keep you informed.
Can we open it now?
Might as well. Nobody else has turned anything up this morning.
I hope there isn't a case. What do you think? Tomb, maybe? But all the burials in this area are rough-hewn and a lot smaller. This is more elaborate. Almost too regular, too neat.
Look at this.
Nothing I recognise. Either of you?
No. Although, this could be some form of primitive Hebrew. There's an influence there.
What does all this mean, if anything? Oh, come on. You can't tell me these markings don't mean something. This must have been a place of ritual.
How old is the site above us? 3,000 years plus. These walls aren't that old.
But this is an ancient language.
What?
That's an ancient cuneiform.
None of this ties up.
This is ridiculous. The last thing this site needs is some sort of lurid tabloid attention, which is exactly what we're going to get if this becomes common knowledge. There'll be devil worshippers, hippies and Satanists inviting this site if it gets out.
What, so we tell no one?
Exactly. I could do without any nonsense right now. This is supposed to be a normal routine survey. Easy and ordinary. Do that next. Besides, we haven't got the budget to waste on this.
Preparation to excavate will be more thorough.
Don't blame me for that. I didn't bring it forward. Yours is for someone to blame aimed higher up. My numbers is the same as you are. So, we're going to forget about this and concentrate on more pressing matters.
Right, that's everything.
Yeah, there's nothing extraordinary in there, except for the alarming rate at which these natural catastrophes are occurring.
And the number of disappearances.
It seems to be an irregular pattern over centuries. There's a marked increase recently, concentrated in localised areas.
Of course, we can't ignore the evidence. Individually, you could put it down to freak natural disasters, but collectively...
The earthquake is not
I mean, Ryle would be the obvious choice to go.
Yeah, but Mr. Ryle has been assigned to America to investigate the disappearances there. Hopefully he'll find out what became of Mary Shaw. I'm sending Gallico and Keel.
Mina, Keel and Gallico?
Yep.
Perfect. And I'll contact HQ.
Well, I'm off to brief the Commission, to update them on the situation.
So, who's going to do the honours?
So what do you think?
It's just a hoax.
Oh, I don't know. If it is, it was done a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on. You know very well that room has been sealed up for a long time. If it is a hoax, it's been brilliantly executed.
And that is exactly what's going to happen to us.
Why are you so insistent that this is a hoax? What is it you don't like?
I will not have this site, a dig under my jurisdiction, become the subject of some awful, asinine story in the local press.
So it's your precious reputation you're worried about. Oh, don't worry, it's perfectly safe with me. For a while, at least. I'm going to take the skeleton back to the museum, give it the once-over. I thought you'd like to be there?
You thought wrong, Dr.
Is it working?
I'm not sure how much of this isn't just good old-fashioned wishful thinking.
What level are you testing at?
According to the Great Lethbridge, this is the measurement for death. Or rather, the next level of existence up the great spiral of being.
Really? Well, I think we can safely say it's dead. It could be a zombie.
No such thing. Just a careful administration of a mixture of well-known drugs. Ah! See? It's working.
Is that right?
Maybe I was wrong about the zombies. Could have calibrated it wrongly.
Or maybe it's just not right, and it's good old-fashioned wishful thinking. Maybe he got it wrong.
Something of interest there?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I mean, it looks interesting.
So come on, enlighten us. What's piqued your interest?
There's a town on the English coast, Kingsport. People have started to go missing there.
Missing, eh?
Yes, 11 people just upped and vanished in the same night. Police found abandoned cars, doors wide open.
Well, nobody just vanishes into thin air.
Ryle does when there's a report due. My memory serves me correctly. There were the West Ham disappearances of the 19th century. Private Jerry Unwin of the American Army. The crew of the Marie Celeste, all gone for good.
Yes. What's odd, though, and I stress it might be pure coincidence.
Go on, I know that look.
There's an archaeological dig taking place in the same area as the disappearances.
This sounds like the call to investigate.
Well, all I'm going to say is that a team from the University of Providence found something that shouldn't have been there. A tomb that was far too late for the age of the encampment they were excavating.
Sounds intriguing.
Well, I suppose it is just possible that there is a genuine non-conformity to the usual archaeological rules.
And the usual authorities are at a loss.
They always are. They're not making any connections or drawing any conclusions from their findings. Although I can see that you are.
Have we been given a brief?
Yes.
Well, I think you better look at this. Where is it? Kingsport?
Well, I was going to come with you. Put you in the right direction. But I've been given an assignment in New England. Something similar is happening there. You'll want to talk to someone called Marsh. He's one of the archaeologists. You might get something out of him.
What do we know about Kingsport?
Just your average small coastal town in England. Not much in the way of industry. Mostly reliant on tourism.
Yes, candy floss. Why would anybody want to abduct so many people in so short a space of time?
Serial killer? No, it's hardly subtle to abduct so many in so small an area. Makes it all sound a bit...
Iffy?
Maybe it's a fringe cult. Probably inspired by listening to too much demonic chanting. Which, by the way, when played backwards, sounds just like heavy metal music.
Well, if you're going to have candy floss, I'm going to treat myself to Kiss Me Quick hat.
You dare, and you're on your own.
I'm going to make a small incision and take a sample of some of the remaining tissue from the skull area to send away.
Did you know that 25 million Americans claim to have been abducted by extraterrestrials? Well, I thought it was interesting.
What do you make of that?
Remarkable. What is it?
It's Kingsport. And look, these points are where the abductees lived.
Now, what on earth prompted you to try that?
Calculated hunch?
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Okay, call it divine inspiration. Anyway, what do you think it means?
An unsubstantiated stab in the dark?
Oh, very funny.
Now that's the site of the dig. Right on the edge of the circle. I suppose it could mean a pattern or structure. Figures in the landscape. But what though?
Why would anyone want to abduct so many people in such a regular pattern?
Why indeed?
Someone looking for order, maybe? A ritual? Or maybe the...